Hi Taurus, this is your August 2nd through August 8th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. So this King of Swords, the third card from the left, is the person you are dealing with or will be dealing with. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this person will be embracing the energy of the King of Swords this week. And in that case, that translates into taking action, determination. This person is coming in. Something, however, was holding this person back. That's why we got the Eight of Swords right next to it to the left. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who's stuck, trapped in their own thoughts. Perhaps this person was overthinking. This person didn't know the best way to approach you, or they weren't really sure if they would be welcomed, if they were to reach out to you, what your response would be. So they were sort of sitting in that energy for a while. Or if you meet this person this week, they will be sitting in that energy for a short while. However, that energy is going to come to an end because the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending. So they're going to snap out of it. They're going to grow a pair. They will figure something out. And they're going to come towards you. Right? So the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Fool right next to it. The Fool is taking a leap of faith. The Fool is taking a chance. But I think this energy is coming from this King of Swords. They're going to take a chance on making you an offer. Right? The King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the offer I was just talking about. It's a very genuine, authentic love offer. The Ace of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to love offers. So this person is really, really into you. This person's got a crush on you. This person really wants you. We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. They could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but I think the Chariot is all about moving forward. By the way, the first card in the potential outcome is the Eight of Wands, and there's 2 really fast cards in the tarot deck. And both of them are on the table. The Chariot, that's one of them, and the Eight of Wands, that's the second one, right? The Chariot is one of the fastest cards out of the major arcana cards, and the Eight of Wands is the fastest cards among the minor arcana cards. So I think once this person makes you an offer, it'll be smooth sailing. Not only smooth sailing, it's going to take off like a rocket, actually, with those 2 very fast cards being there. And what you're moving towards is the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. We got 2 commitment or marriage cards in the potential outcome. The Ten of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card, so if having children is still an option, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. And the Four of Wands is also a commitment card, right? Some people call the Four of Wands the 11-11 card. But to me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of the actual wedding, because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches, and what we have pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. But ultimately, it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. So this week is a breakthrough. If this is somebody brand new, they will be sort of taking their time in the beginning. So don't be surprised if you go out and you don't hear back from them for a day or 2. It's not because they have somebody else. It's not because they have doubts about you. They have doubts about themselves. But then they're gonna step up and move forward. This person's got a lot of love for you. A lot of love with that Ace of Cups, right? We got 2 major arcana cards on the table, and both of them are new beginnings. Both of them are all about moving forward. And like I said, 2 commitment or marriage cards are here, and this relationship is going to start moving really quickly once the 2 of you get on the same page. Alright, looks very promising. This person is really determined, or they will get really determined to get the show on the road with you. Really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Hierophant, we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Taurus. So we got two pages on the table. So if you have children, there's got to be something that has to do with kids, some sort of a new beginning, a new chapter. Perhaps they're signing up for a class. Perhaps you're just doing something with your kids. You could be going someplace with your kids, right? If you don't have any children, oh, by the way, these don't have to be your kids. Perhaps you're babysitting for your brother or your sister, right? So because you're a very good aunt or an uncle. If children are not involved, then the two of you or your family could be planning a trip. Yep, I still see a trip here. And well, let's talk about the trip real quick. So the Page of Pentacles, this is the two of you thinking about purchasing that trip. Right, the Page of Swords right next to the deck, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords is a card of a research. So you're looking for all the options, you're looking at all these destinations online, and you're trying to make a decision where you want to go. And the Wheel of Fortune is actually going, right, the trip. The Six of Wands with the Hierophant, this is, perhaps your significant other is not going to be on board 100%, not right away, but you're going to win. You're going to go where you want to go. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, but this is also a card of moving forward. And the Hierophant in the middle of that is your personal card, Taurus. And it's always a good card. It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. For others of you, you could be still looking to start something new together. And just like I was saying in the trip scenario, you're still going to win. You will still have them do what you want to do. If you want to sign up for a ballroom dancing class, they'll go for it. Because the Wheel of Fortune is still a new cycle starting, something new. The Page of Swords is still a research. The Page of Pentacles is still you paying for something. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Wands, clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this King of Wands on the bottom of the deck is most likely the person who will make an attempt to get back into your good graces. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female. Absolutely doesn't matter. The first two cards on the left are the Six of Swords, and it's clarified by the Six of Cups. This is somebody coming back from the past, right? Then we got the Page of Wands. This is the message coming from this King of Wands. And this is a message of love, because the Page of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to love. It's soulmate love, unconditional love. And this is what this person wants to tell you, that they're in love with you, they think you are their soulmate, they made a mistake, and they really want you back. The last card that came out is the Nine of Wands. I think that's your energy, Taurus. What this card is saying is you're not going to be, your initial response to this person's offer to get back together is going to be, I'm not really sure. This is not a rejection, but I think this person will just have to try harder. Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with, but this is not a flat-out rejection. So yeah, I think this person will have to come up with a better way to express their love to you, because your initial response is probably not. Alright, so I don't know if this person will try again or if they'll let you go. The Two of Cups is a very powerful card, so hopefully they'll go back to their drawing board and come up with a better plan. Alright, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Five of Wands, we have Strength, we have the Nine of Wands clarified by Temperance, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius or Pisces. it's not a very good spread, to be honest with you. I don't really see anything too dramatic, but I think you're going to be losing at some sort of a confrontation at work. Not hopefully fist fights, but if you have a particular vision, or if you have something you want to push through, like a project or something like that, then unfortunately they're not going to choose your vision. They're not going to choose your solution, right? A word of wisdom: don't get into any arguments this week. If you can avoid arguments this week, do avoid them, all right? So the Five of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of competition or conflict or some sort of a confrontation. Then we have Strength. Strength is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, right? Strength is actually to either a strength to hold back from that fight, from that confrontation. And the Nine of Wands is what happens if you don't, right? The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior because you have lost, unfortunately. And Temperance, clarifying the Nine of Wands, this is you healing from that loss. Temperance is also the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I think that's a loss right there. The Moon on the bottom of the deck is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but the Moon is all about emotions. So you're going to get really emotional about that loss. So again, if you can avoid a fight, if you can avoid a confrontation, then please do, because you will most likely lose. And another word of wisdom: if you have a vision, make sure it's like impeccable, right? Make sure that nobody can say anything to prove you wrong. But again, just try to stay away from some sort of confrontation if you can. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. So the Queen of Wands right there, the first card that came out, is the person you'll be dealing with. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And if you're thinking about going to an event, like a party or a gathering, whatever, that's where the two of you could meet. They could, it could be somebody you already know, by the way, right? So what you're not expecting is to run into this person at that party or an event. If this is somebody brand new, it could be a love offer, or it could be a friendship offer. It could be some sort of a union offer. There's definitely some sort of a union forming here, or a reunion forming here, with the Lovers and the Three of Cups being here, and the Wheel of Fortune actually as well, right? The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but I think the Lovers is that union. The Lovers is often comes through as some kind of a choice card, but I don't think that's about that in this case. The Lovers is a union, the Lovers is a soulmate connection, and the Page of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups on the right. This is this person making you an offer, or buying you a drink, or just, you know, starting flirting with you, or starting a conversation with you, right? And like I said, this person could be somebody you already know, or could be somebody new. And this is either a friendship forming, or this is a love connection forming here with the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So that's what you're not expecting. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I got for you. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.